What's up, y'all? It's Keke Palmer, and you're watching MadameNoire.com. I was very, very shocked by the TLC Backlash. And all of my career, I would have to say because of the Keke and the Bee, I've become like a little sister or a little daughter or a little granddaughter to a lot of people, which has always made me feel so lucky and so blessed to have been able to do such a role that impacted people's lives. So I've never really received, usually when I get a role, you know, no one's unhappy. You know, I've never really known that to ever be a thing, that people are unhappy when you get a role, because it's just a weird thing to do. So when I got TLC and it was announced that I was doing it, I was literally taken so aback by all of the hatred that the girls and I were getting. It was just like very random. The girls and I worked very hard on the TLC movie, and we put our all into it. The hair and makeup team put their all into it, and it's a good story. So if people are mad, they're going to be mad whether the movie is great or not. I'm working on my album right now with my producer, Bangladesh. She's executive producing my album, and I'm so excited. We're probably going to film a video within the next 2 weeks of one of the songs that we just recorded, and I'm excited. I always say to my mom, I'm like, I wish Tyler would do like a teenage movie. I always say that because that's one of the only things that he hasn't really done yet. He's done every type of movie that you can think of, but the only thing that he hasn't really done yet was like a young teen movie. So I'm like, Tyler, check your girl out when you're ready to do a teen movie. Rodney is my boyfriend. We've actually been dating for the past 3 years, and we met through a mutual friend. His best friend was a guy that I actually did Jump In with. I did Jump In with Disney Channel many years ago, and his friend was one of the characters in the movie, and I've stayed in touch with him and everything like that. And when I was doing True Jackson DP, he brought Rodney to set just, you know, to hang out as his friend. And I was like, and I literally did that when I saw Rodney. I'm such a goofy girl. Anybody that knows me, I just say how it is. And, you know, I really am just me. So when I saw him, my mouth literally dropped. But he actually didn't find it odd at all, thank goodness. And we just kept in touch and became friends and everything like that. And we started dating in like December of, like during Joyful Noise. When I started filming Joyful Noise, that's when he and I started, like, we were like boyfriend and girlfriend, and dating ever since. Lee Thompson Young and I did Keke and the Bee together, and of course I was a huge fan of famous Jet Jackson back in the day, a TV show he did on Disney Channel when he was a kid. So when I heard that he, you know, had committed suicide, it was very much so a shock, because anybody that has met Lee, he's very nice, like sweetheart. You know, he's like the ultimate of a sweetheart. That's what he would be if you met him. He's very vibrant and nice and just a sweet guy. He didn't seem like the type, and very spiritual, so he didn't seem like the type that would, you know, take his own life. And I was just kind of in a shock state. You know, it was like, wow, you know, it was just kind of like, why? You know, you ask that question, why, and you never really know. I can't imagine how someone could get to the place in their mind where they want to take their own life. He must have been going through a lot of pain, and somewhere along the line lost his translation with God.